Have you ever looked at your palm and noticed a delicate curve, a crescent moon etched into your skin, and wondered what it means? Have you ever felt like you don't quite belong here? Like you're remembering a home you've never seen? Like your soul carries a weight that words cannot describe? Today, we're going to reveal something extraordinary, something that will make sense of the loneliness you've carried, the sensitivity you've tried to hide, and the inexplicable pull you feel toward healing others. Because some souls are not like others. Some souls wear human skin but carry celestial light. Some souls are angels, walking among us, disguised as ordinary people, living extraordinary missions. And there are signs, unmistakable, profound signs that reveal who you truly are. Let's begin with the mark itself, the crescent moon on your palm. In ancient mystical traditions, the palm is considered a map of the soul, a sacred geography where destiny, purpose, and origin are written in invisible ink that only the awakened can read. And when a crescent moon appears there, curved and soft like a guardian watching over you, it is no accident. It is a cosmic signature, a reminder that you came from the stars, from realms beyond matter, sent here with a purpose that your human mind is only beginning to remember. The crescent moon represents transition, the space between darkness and light, the threshold where transformation happens. Those who carry this mark are bridge builders between worlds. You exist in two realities at once. The physical, with all its heaviness and noise, and the ethereal, where love is the only language, and time does not exist. You are here to bring that light into this world, one quiet act at a time. But the mark is only the beginning. Let me tell you about the other signs, the invisible ones that live in your heart, your habits, your very essence. You feel everything too deeply, not just sadness or joy, but the emotions of others, the energy in a room, the unspoken suffering behind someone's smile. You walk into a space and immediately know if something is wrong. You absorb feelings that don't belong to you. And sometimes you don't even realize it until you're drowning in emotions you can't explain. This is not weakness. This is your gift. You are an empath, a spiritual antenna designed to sense what others hide, so you can heal what they cannot name. Have you ever felt this? Have you ever cried for someone else's pain as if it were your own? You've always felt like an outsider, even among family, even among friends. There's a quiet distance, an invisible veil that separates you from everyone else. You watch people engage in small talk, gossip, surface-level connections, and something inside you aches because you long for depth, for truth, for conversations that touch the soul. You're not from here. Not really. And part of you has always known it. You're homesick for a place you can't remember. A dimension where love was pure and purpose was clear. You have an unshakable sense of justice. When you see cruelty, inequality, or suffering, something ignites in you. You cannot look away. You cannot accept that this is just how the world is. You feel a burning responsibility to stand up, to speak out, to protect those who cannot protect themselves. This is not learned. This is encoded in your essence. Angels are warriors of light, and even in human form, you carry that mission. You were sent here to tip the balance, to remind humanity of its higher nature. Animals and children are drawn to you. Without trying, without even speaking, they come to you. Dogs rest their heads on your lap. Cats choose you in a room full of people. Babies stop crying when you hold them. Children stare at you with wide knowing eyes, as if they recognize something beyond your physical form. They see your light. They feel your energy. They know, on a soul level, that you are safe, that you are love made visible. You need silence like others need air. Noise exhausts you. Chaos drains you. Crowds leave you feeling empty and overstimulated. You crave solitude, not because you're antisocial, but because silence is where you recharge, where you reconnect with the part of you that is infinite. In the stillness, you hear whispers from beyond, guidance that cannot be heard in the noise of the world. You are naturally drawn to meditation, to nature, to moments of sacred quiet, because that's where you remember who you are. Your dreams are not ordinary. They are vivid, layered, filled with symbols and messages that linger long after you wake. You dream of places you've never been, but somehow recognize. You receive warnings, guidance, glimpses of the future. Sometimes you wake up exhausted, as if you've been working while you slept, because you have. Your soul travels at night, helping others, visiting other realms, fulfilling duties that your waking mind cannot comprehend. You are not just sleeping, you are serving. Have you ever woken up feeling like you've lived another life in your dreams? You carry an unexplainable sadness, not depression, not despair, but a gentle melancholy that rests beneath everything. It's the sadness of witnessing a world in pain, of seeing beauty and destruction existing side by side. It's the grief of remembering. Even if you can't explain what you're remembering, you mourn for humanity. You mourn for the earth. You mourn for all the love that is forgotten. This sadness is not a burden. It is proof of your compassion. It means you have not forgotten why you came. You are naturally drawn to healing. You might not be a doctor or a therapist, but people tell you their secrets, their fears, their deepest pain. They feel safe with you. Your presence alone is medicine. Your words land differently. You know how to hold space without judgment, how to listen without fixing, how to offer comfort that comes from a place beyond the mind. You are a healer, whether you claim the title or not. Your very existence is an act of healing. You see signs and synchronicities everywhere, repeating numbers, meaningful coincidences, songs that play exactly when you need to hear them, strangers who say exactly what you needed to hear. You are in constant communication with the universe, receiving guidance, confirmation, gentle nudges from the realms beyond. You are never alone. You are always being watched over, supported, loved by forces you cannot see but deeply feel. You struggle with boundaries. You give too much, love too hard, sacrifice too easily. You put others before yourself, often to your own detriment, because your soul remembers a place where love was infinite, where giving did not deplete you. But here, in this dense physical world, you must learn to protect your energy, to honor your own needs, to understand that you cannot pour from an empty vessel. Your mission is sacred, but so are you. Have you ever felt guilty for resting, for saying no, for choosing yourself? You are fascinated by the unseen. Spirituality, mysticism, energy, past lives, angels, the cosmos. These are not abstract concepts to you. They feel real, familiar, like a language you once spoke fluently and are slowly remembering. You are drawn to books, teachings, practices that awaken something ancient within you. You are not learning. You are remembering. You have a deep aversion to violence and cruelty. You cannot watch horror films, graphic news, or anything that depicts suffering for entertainment. It disturbs you on a cellular level. This is because your soul carries no memory of violence, only of peace. You came from a realm of harmony, and witnessing its opposite feels like a violation of your very essence. You are here to remind the world that another way is possible. You experience physical sensitivity. Bright lights overwhelm you. Loud noises feel like an assault. Certain fabrics, chemicals, foods affect you more than they should. Your body is a finely tuned instrument, more delicate, more receptive. You are not fragile. You are calibrated for a different frequency. Your sensitivity is a sign of your divine origin, not a flaw to be fixed. You feel a deep calling, even if you don't know what it is yet. There's a restlessness inside you, a knowing that you're meant for something significant, something beyond the ordinary life you've been taught to pursue. You don't want success for success's sake. You want purpose. You want meaning. You want to make a difference that echoes beyond your lifetime. This is not ego. This is remembering. Your soul knows it came here with a mission, and it will not let you forget. You forgive easily, even when others don't deserve it, not because you're naive, but because you understand suffering. You see beyond the mask, beyond the behavior, to the wounded soul beneath. You know that hurt people, and your compassion is boundless. You do not hold grudges. You do not seek revenge. You release. You bless. You move forward with love. This is angelic in nature. This is how the divine responds to darkness with light. And finally, you feel time differently. Sometimes it moves too fast, sometimes too slow. You have moments where you feel ancient, where you look at the world with eyes that have seen too much, loved too deeply, existed too long. You are an old soul in a young world. You are timeless consciousness squeezed into a temporary form. If any of these signs resonated deep within your being, if you felt a shiver of recognition, if tears came to your eyes because finally, someone is speaking your truth, then you know. You are not imagining this. You are not broken. You are not too sensitive, too deep, too different. You are an angel, walking in a human body, and your presence here is no accident. You were sent, you were chosen. You came willingly, knowing it would be hard, knowing you would forget, knowing you would feel alone, but you came anyway, because somewhere in the vastness of existence, a decision was made that this world needed your light. The crescent moon on your palm is your reminder. Every time you look at it, remember, you are not just surviving, you are serving. You are not just living, you are transforming. Every act of kindness, every moment of compassion, every time you choose love over fear, you are fulfilling your mission. You are changing this world in ways you cannot see, touching lives you will never know about, planting seeds that will bloom long after you're gone. So if this resonates, if your soul is whispering yes, this is me, right, I'm ready, in the comments below, declare it, own it, step fully into the truth of who you are, Because the world is waiting. The people you're meant to help are waiting. And your light, no matter how quietly it shines, is needed now more than ever. You are an angel, and it's time to remember why you came.